Okay, well, 4th of July is coming in the United States, which is Independence Day for us. And I thought the other day, I haven't made a doll in a while. And actually, the last doll I think I made was the Irish doll. So I'm going to make a Independence Day doll. And let's get it started. I'm not gonna do a video like I did before to show you all the steps, but we will do all the basic steps since I had a hard time with setting the camera up before. So you're gonna take this wire, you're gonna fold it in half, get it even, and just get it up like that. And now I've got to find the okay, I thought I had everything out. Hold on one second. Okay, I had some wooden beads for the head open somewhere, I thought, but oh well. I'll probably find them when I don't need them. Well, I'll just open these. Just put it back in here. So then I use this little wooden bead for the head. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I usually only use one thing of... What do you want? You need help? I'm making a doll. Well, I'm going to use two since this is 4th of July doll, Independence Day doll. I'm going to make her hair because this has some white. Well, it's light blue and light red. But I'm going to use red and blue in her hair. So she'll have thicker hair. And more thread to work with, but anyway, okay, so let me show you. I didn't show you. Okay, so you open that like that, slide it up between that, pull it up, and push. You can see the hole there. You push that through there and push it up. Okay, now what you do is just put some glue around the opening, around the top of the bead, and then push it up so it'll hold onto the thread, and just push the thread down like that until it stays on there. That way the bead stays and it doesn't slide. Okay, so now you twist the neck. I twisted it. You have to twist it up near the opening there. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3 twists. I know. He wants to help. Yeah, I know you do. Okay, let's move that to the side. I thought I had blue roses, but I don't. And I'll just use these dahlias with the white and red roses. I think that they'll come out okay for the dress. Okay, so now that you've done that, divide it to where it's half. Take a ruler or a measuring tape. Oh, sorry. I got that bouncing. You're going to measure out the arms to 1.5 inches. From here, from the neck to here. Push that up at 1/2 inch like that. See how I'm doing? And roll it. Push it up till it's like that. Take that and push it in the back and back around. You do the same with this. 1.5 inches. I hope y'all can, because I'm not good at explaining this, I don't really think. So push that up like that. Push that back around. Okay, now the way that's going to be the back of the doll. Now, take that and twist it. Maybe about 4 times until the body is 1 inch twisted. So you're going to measure it from the arms. And if the arm ends up a little bit longer, don't worry about it. It's not going to be that big of a deal because you're going to end up clothing her, and it's really not going to. If it's a little bit, if it's too much, then you can untwist it and twist it again. Okay, so we still got one more twist. There. And then measure it again and make sure that the body from the arms down right there is 1 inch. Now, what you do, I got to get the wire cutters. What you want, Remy? You want to get up here and see? Let Mama finish this first, okay? Okay, so I measure from the head all the way down to 5 inches. You see that? Fold right there. That's going to be your body. Then take wire cutters. This is covered floral wire that I'm using. And when you're using for the head, use wooden beads, because if you got plastic, it's not going to work as good. Especially if you make a face on it, like I do. Okay. So around 5 inches I make the doll. I need new wire cutters because these don't cut that great. But they cut enough to where I can bend it and then take the scissors and cut it off. Uh-oh. Stuff is falling out. Okay. So there you go. You got the body is ready. And she's ready to be dressed. Let me get some thread for her 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 bodysuit. Okay, since I'm making her hair red and blue, and if I put white in there, it's just going to be too much thread to work with, and it may not glue down like I need it to. Let me put a little bit more glue in there. And you do the hair last. Part of the last things. So I'm just going to use white for her bodysuit, since I'm going to use red, white, and blue in her dress for the flowers. I bought these a long time ago. It's probably been about 2 or 3 years ago. At the Dollar Tree I found them. It says America, and so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to use these stars somehow in her hair. Okay, so let me get started on that, but what I'm not going to do. You gonna go outside, or are you gonna play over there? Okay, well, let's finish this doll. He's playful right now. What you doing? Are you gonna play with the squirrely? Okay, so I'm gonna start off how to make the bodysuit for the doll, and then when I'm finished, then I'll be back. But let's start. Like I said, that is the back. This is the front of the doll. Put a little glue there. Let me put some of this on there. My fingers, okay. Because I don't want to burn my fingers. Done that too many times until I really burned it bad. I had a bad blister on that finger. When you don't feel good, you really just don't feel like doing no crafting, and I've just been doing small crafts, and then some days I just don't feel like doing anything. And it really getting to me, because I enjoy doing my crafts and stuff, and I can't even clean house like I used to. I mean, I clean my house, but I have to do a little bit at a time. One day at a time, just a little bit. Because then I'll start hurting so bad that I can't even move. Okay, so enough about that. You just keep going around like that until it's good and covered. And then you go back like this. Crisscross it, and then Sorry if you hear screaming in the background, it's the TV. I'm watching the Justice Channel. This stuff, real life stuff. I like those kind of shows, real life crime things. When I was a kid, I think I was around 10 years old. I was in the junior police academy. I did that for a little bit, and then my mom had to have a hysterectomy, and then I was pulled out because it was just hard for them to get me back and forth with, her being sick and all, so my dad pulled me out. It was a good learning experience. I'm wondering if I hadn't been had to be pulled out of that, if I would been a police officer. I'm kind of glad that I wasn't, because that's a stressful job. I really feel for those men and women that have to endure what they have to on a daily basis. They don't even know if a traffic stop's gonna end up in a shootout. Okay, so you see what I'm doing here? I'm just wrapping it around to the edge of the arm, all the way here, which I'm gonna put in the cards at the end. I'm gonna put the playlist of the last doll I made. And y'all have already seen me do all this, so I'm gonna finish this. Well, I made a boo-boo. I forgot to put the skin color thread on there first. Oh well. I've already put the bodysuit on. I'll just make it from the legs down and put a little bit around the neck and try to fix it that way. Okay, so I fixed it. Put the little skin color there and around the neck, and I can't believe I did that. So I'm going to now, I gotta still put the slippers on, but I'm gonna do that last because it's just easier to get the flowers on. Okay, let me get the flowers together and I'll be right back. Okay, so let me do this. I'm going to show y'all that I take the flowers apart like this. Probably take a couple. I'm just going to leave this smaller one like that together because I'm not going to need it. I just need the bigger petals. And I probably only need really one, since I'm using different colors. One bud, flower bud, and then just throw that part away. I'll see, I might need two, I'm not sure, but what you doing over there, Remy? He's cleaning himself. Okay, so let me get this together and then I'll be right back.